I want to kind of turn this and talk about public markets,
Yeah.
right? That's why public markets and why the stock market is actually quite fascinating and efficient, right? Because what we realize is that this thing about private equity funds being fairly illiquid is not like I don't think it's a negative to private equity as much as it is a positive to public markets,
True.
right? Like,
very true.
Our markets are so efficient. And the fact that like, if you own a bunch of money in Microsoft or Apple or whatever, it's pretty crazy to me that as long as you're doing it during market hours, within seconds, you can have your money back, right? The public markets are just a fascinating place and they're very liquid. You know, the reason the private markets are not as liquid is just because there's not nearly as much money being traded, right?
True.
And so you know, these funds, they keep a certain amount of liquidity,
Sure.
because they know that from time to time there's going to be redemptions.
Yeah.
But in reality, like it's a little bit more old school, where like they actually have to go find investors, right?
Exactly.
It's just not as much money kind of coming in and out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why publicly traded stocks are so beautiful, is because, like you said, you know, shares of Starbucks are really just in the hands of buyers and sellers. It doesn't require any action on Starbucks' part to buy and sell Starbucks. It simply requires a buyer and a seller.
Yeah.